Hi, I'm David Fleming from Disciples Ignited, where we are focused on Jesus, advancing his kingdom, and preparing his disciples. Now, today we're going to be studying about how obeying prophetic declarations can literally change the course of events. What do I mean? Well, the best way for me to explain this is to use a biblical example. We're going to be reading from 1 Samuel chapter 23, verses 7 through 13. Now, this is a paragraph of different verses, but I want you to listen carefully. Each verse is so vitally important. Saul was told that David had gone down to Keilah, and he said, God has delivered him into my hands, for David has imprisoned himself by entering a town with gates and bars. And Saul called up all of his forces for battle to go down to Keilah to besiege David and his men. When David learned that Saul was plotting against him, he said to Abiathar the priest, bring the ephod. David said, Lord, God of Israel, your servant has heard definitely that Saul plans to come to Keilah and destroy the town on account of me. Will the citizens of Keilah surrender me to him? Will Saul come down as your servant has heard? Lord God of Israel, tell your servant. And the Lord said, he will. Again, David asked, will the citizens of Keilah surrender me and my men to Saul? And the Lord said, they will. So David and his men, about 600 in number, left Keilah and kept moving from place to place. When Saul was told that David had escaped from Keilah, he didn't go there. Oh man, this is so powerful. First of all, David hears that Saul is going to come and he's going to take David and, of course, kill David. And so he calls a priest and they ask for a word from the Lord. And they say, is Saul going to come? And the Lord said, he is. Will the city turn me over to him? And the Lord said, they will. And so David said, okay, well, the only thing that I can do then is to escape, to get out of here now. So David leaves. And then when Saul finds out that David is no longer in Keilah, he doesn't go. Now, some people, ignorant of the ways of prophetic ministry, they would say, well, David didn't really hear from God because Saul didn't come to Keilah. Well, no, that's not right. See, David, hearing a word from the Lord, did the wisest thing that he could do. He left so there would be no need for Saul to come. And that's what David did. David left, Saul didn't come. Now, it doesn't mean that David didn't hear a word from the Lord. Oh, no. He just acted wisely based on the word that he heard from God. See, his obedience to the prophetic revelation changed the course of events. Saul was planning to go there, and he would have gone there, except David acted wisely on the prophetic declaration, revelation that he was given. Y'all, we understand that if David had not have obeyed this prophetic revelation, things would have turned out entirely differently. But because David took the prophetic revelation seriously, and because he acted obediently and wisely to that prophetic revelation, things turned out very well for David. And things will turn out very well for us too if we begin to listen to what God tells us prophetically and act wisely in obedience to it. We'll talk more about this tomorrow.